Hey there everyone, this is Saib coming back to you with another one of my videos. This video is going to be a tutorial, and I really want to make this video about player skills that I think everyone should know, because there's a lot of things players do that a lot of people just don't know about, and it really does make things a lot easier. So just going to go into it. First, I'd like to talk about cloning. Now this ability was created in Brood Wars because people just needed it. You need it for splitting, you need it for a lot of things. It's just awesome. So what cloning is you're going to select a bunch of units. Oh no, I forgot to set that off. Busy. Alright. Okay, so we're going to grab this. We're going to set to one unit in the one spot over here. We're going to move it to one area, deselect one of them, and then move it to piece 2. What's going to happen, it's going to leave one person behind. Deselect, move again, deselect. You hold shift to deselect and you left click it. Lay behind, and you just keep doing this. This is cloning. So this has a lot of uses, obviously. For one, you can spread a lot of Bane mines like that. If you can do it really quick too, so I'm gonna move off these Banelings. By the way, this map is called Unit Test Map. There's Unit Test Map Duo. It's very useful. I use it all the time. It's look for the one by Superfair. Just look for this mini map. You'll see it on the side when you're searching for the map. But it's very helpful. Get a lot of experience in a short time. So you just go, deselect, move, deselect, move, deselect, move, deselect, move, deselect, move, deselect. Boom! Now I've got great amount of Bane mines just over set. A bunch of Marines coming over and then explode. A lot of splash damage. Really awesome. So that's cloning. Next thing I'd like to talk. Oh wait, well, another thing you could do. If you ever wonder how they did the splits at the beginning of games, the pros and everything. They just grab all the SCVs and it's cloning. You just deselect 3 and split it like that. Pros are able to do it way quicker than me, obviously. It speeds you up just a smidge. It's not by much, but I really don't do that when I do my games. I'm in Diamond League. Also, it's very useful when you're doing splitting for gases. Cloning just has so many uses. So once you get a lot of these, you get your gases up, you're like, oh man. You can do this, deselect 3, move it here, deselect 3, and ta-da! Perfect 3 SCVs on each gas. Now if you think that's a little bit of waste of mining time, another way you could do it is just select a bunch of these, deselect till 6, deselect more, and boom. As you can see, it's just very helpful, especially when you're looking for enemies. You can do mass meter spreads, go for hunting for enemies, like especially when they span across the map, check multiple areas all at the same time. Alright, so next thing we want to talk about is speed building. I think a lot of people, they always like say, okay, I need to grab just one of these, go over here, push build and S to get this going, especially if you're supply locked. But faster way to do it, you could grab it all, you push B for build. By the way, all these little letters you see over here, I'm not sure if everyone knows about this. If you go to menu options, I like to have mine on. It's in the gameplay section. Command hotkey text. So all these little letters, see A for attack, P for patrol, and also I like to have this on show unit status health bar, or show unit status bars. It shows the energy and health of all your units and your buildings as well. Oh, and yeah, energy. I said that. Okay. Going back into this, so if you want to build quickly, you can just grab a whole bunch of these. BS for build. You see in the top bottom right corner, standard build. You could hold shift, and you can just build like that. And then you're going to hold shift and click it back to minerals. So it says, as soon as you guys are done building, you see these green lines all going back. It says, get back to work.
Big job, huh?
Anyways.
Yep. Go ahead.
Deselect all these.
What's going on, huh?
That's one way of doing things. Another way I like to do, I just like to push BS, 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 click, BS, click, and then hold shift, right click back. And this is gonna make me make you much more efficient in your games, and hopefully it'll help you out. So all these buttons here, you know about the letters, you know about cloning now. Now we're going to talk about smart casting. So what smart casting is, you select a bunch of casters, if you don't know about this yet, and you push F, cast fungal growth. The closest unit with enough energy will go ahead and class that ability. You see, he's the closest unit, he's not using his buddies. and that guy's the closest unit. Smart casting, another thing you can do is you can hold shift, or you click over, click move, hold shift, and fungle. You see all these green arrows? And you're gonna do a whole bunch of those fungals. I preferably do. I do not prefer using that way. There's many other ways. Another way you could do it is you could move in, and I like to push fungle click, fungle click, fungle click, fungle click. That way, once you get into a real battle, the abilities work a lot more different, because what happens is just that. Let's see if we can get a couple. All right, these work. Stalkers.
Intriguing.
Moving down these stalkers. You guys, done with you. As you can see, I come well prepared with more than enough infestors. Grab these over here. So you have a whole bunch of infestors, and then you go over here, shift click, and then you go fungle. They see you coming along, they move up, they start attacking. And you see they're not going to start fungling until they get close enough. And they're going to fungle in the wrong place. So that's why I always like to keep it on the handy. And I use that other approach where you just select, fungle, or F fungle. I know another caster did this, another tutorial really similar to this. And he showed it using burrow and infested terrans. There's definitely some interesting things you go with it. One cool way is you can go, and then once you get to your spot where you want to do all your infested terrans, you just click, hold shift, and then click. But there is a faster way of doing it. And hopefully I'm explaining this clear enough that you understand. You're going to click here, hold shift, or push T, hold shift, and just click all around. Now what happens is they're not going to cast this ability until they get their spot. Explosion, and you run away. Mission accomplished. Destroy that mineral line. Ta-da! Another thing I thought was really important is the ability to tab through unit types. Now, I learned this not too long ago. So if you have a whole bunch of units over here, this is especially important for Terran and Protoss. Especially when you have multiple casters. Now you can see over here, this is highlighted. You can tab through your units so that you can only select a couple certain few. So right now I'm selecting the infestors, and if I say attack move over here, I can fungal. But if I tab again and then I go over here and I say attack, I can no longer fungal. I'm trying to push F right now. There's no fungal ability, as you can see. So that's very helpful. Another thing I like to do with my hotkeys, though, is when I play Terran, I do play Terran as my off race. I'm completely horrible at it, but you can hotkey multiple buildings and push. See, I'm gonna tab, hotkey them here, and then now you can tab through them. So you don't have to put all your barracks on one hotkey, all your factories on another hotkey, all your starports on another hotkey. I just have one number for everything. I just tab through. You see, you can push all these buttons. So if I say, okay, I'm making an army, I want a couple rings, I want some tanks, I want some banshees. Boom, way easy, insta army right there. Obviously, you can see this map has insta build on, which is really helpful. The only thing it doesn't have is insta building, but what the crap. Okay, so kiting, another really important ability. Kiting is very kiting. To explain kiting, it's basically retreating and attacking at the same time. So got two zealots over here. Let's see if I can do this. I'm gonna go attack, move over here. This guy's gonna come in, attack, move, attack, move, attack. Oh no, attack. So there's also a couple ways to do this. Whoa, don't want you guys. Couple ways to do this. Basically, you can move, push A, attack backwards, move, attack backwards, move, attack backwards, move, A, attack backwards. Other way you could do it is you can use a stop button or the hold position button. So basically, it's move, stop, move,